There's a new children's book out there by a Trump loyalist who actually served in the Trump administration, a man by the name of KSH Patel. And the children's book is called The Plot Against the King. And in the book is a character named King Donald. And I'm sure you can all figure out who that is. And there's also the villain of the book, who happens to be a woman, a queen, by the name of Hillary Quinton. And in this book, Hillary Quinton tries to dethrone King Donald by teaming up with the Russionians to create a dossier linking King Donald to the Russionians. In case you haven't figured out, this book for children is about Trump's lies regarding the 2016 election. Let me read this. This is from a statement by the book's publisher, which, by the way, is a conservative outlet called Brave Books. It says, "A key player in uncovering one of our nation's biggest injustices tells the whole story for kids. KSH Patel brings a fantastical retelling of Hillary's horrible plot against Trump to the whole family." So it's good family reading, folks. This little kid's book that completely spins out of context everything that happened in the 2016 election, flies in the face, by the way, of the findings of the Mueller report, which did say there were multiple connections between Trump's campaign and the Russian government. It's just a thing. They found it. It's there. Now, the Alfie Bank thing, Alpha Bank, whatever it was that Sussman and the Clinton campaign pushed, that turned out to be false. But the other connections between the Trump campaign and Russia did exist. Whether that's why Trump won or not, that's debatable, right? Trump obviously didn't get prosecuted for it, but the Mueller report said they found connections there. It is what it is. So either way, Donald Trump, while promoting this new book, again, for kids, said this on Truth Social: "Let's put this amazing book in every school in America." So at a time when Republicans across the country are either talking about giving teachers guns or calling them groomers that are trying to indoctrinate our children, Donald Trump literally wants to put a children's book in schools that would indoctrinate children by teaching them a false history, even if in a fictionalized way. Yeah, I think we know who the indoctrinators are here. And guess what, folks? It isn't the Democrats. Donald Trump is literally calling for it on Truth Social. I do have to read this. This is basically a synopsis of the book from the Huffington Post. Here it is. The book focuses on an evil plot by mean Hillary Quinton and her, quote, shifty knights, Adam Schiff. Clever, super frickin' clever. To reveal that King Donald was working with the Russionians to cheat his way into the Oval Office. Patel himself appears in the book as a wizard who attempts to prove King Donald was wrongly accused. The book claims, in fairy tale speak, that the discredited dossier on King Donald and the Russionians, compiled in real life by former MI5 officer Christopher Steele, triggered the American intelligence probe into Russian interference in the 2016 election. The book slyly claims that the dossier was written by Hillary Quinton and, quote, put in a steel box. This is the indoctrination that Republicans have been warning about. It's just that it's coming from the Republicans themselves. Kind of like all the cries from Republicans about so-called voter fraud, and yet all the voter fraud instances we're finding are coming from Republicans themselves. Gee, it's almost as if literally every single thing Republicans claim is nothing but projection. The book is trash. The book is an attempt to indoctrinate children. It is an attempt to basically rewrite American history about what actually happened in the 2016 election. As, you know, longtime viewers of both Fair and Balanced and Ring of Fire understand, I was no fan of Hillary Clinton. I, in fact, voted for her. If I could go back and re-vote in the 2016 election, I'd do it again. Because anything is better than Donald Trump. And while some people claim the whole Russia thing was in fact a hoax, it wasn't. Mueller did find connections, not as many or as deep or as influential as Some people thought they would be, which is of course why there's a disconnect, but the connections existed. Did it propel Trump to the White House? Again, that's debatable. I personally don't think it did, but I don't think it hurt him either. But there it is. Now we've got idiot conservatives writing children's books trying to indoctrinate our children to believe a false history of what might be one of the worst presidential elections we've ever had to live through. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.